I want to thank you for selecting me as the honorary chair for the Dragon Boat Festival. And it's not just a 2-day festival honor, but it is for the rest of the year, wherever I go.
Yeah, I'm very honored to selected as a honorary patron. And since I have this good opportunity, then I will encourage more people to come to attend the Dragon Ball Festival.
As an honorary patrons, I hope to increase the understanding and awareness of the diverse culture and bring more people to Denver and also let become the bridge of the Western culture and the Asian culture.
The mission of the Colorado Dragon Boat Festival is to build bridges of awareness, knowledge, and understanding between the diverse Asian Pacific American communities and the general public.
My name is Susanna Che, and I've been in Colorado for over 40 years. And this will date myself, but when I was 10 years old, our whole family immigrated to United States. So we came straight from South Korea to Denver, Colorado.
I was born and raised in Hong Kong, and Linda was born and raised in Taiwan. So actually, we are coming from a different Chinese culture because Hong Kong is more metropolitan at that time and more Western, and Taiwan is still, very traditional Chinese.
When we first came, we did not speak a word of English. We didn't even know the alphabet. And I remember our parents teaching us, the only phrase we knew were, "I'm hungry." That's just in case we got lost, at least we'll be fed. And so it was difficult studying in school without knowing the language.
When I came to the state, it's 1970. I came here for college, and after college, I get into the restaurant business right away. I didn't use my degree for engineering.
At home, my parents asked us to speak Korean so we wouldn't lose our native tongue. And so we would learn English at school and speak Korean at home. And looking back, I think that's one of the best things that they ever did for us is that we're able to be bilingual now.
After a few years in New York, running a restaurant, I guess the entire New York, so I moved to Denver in 1979. So I settled down in Colorado, and luckily the next year, when Linda came visit Colorado on the Valentine's Day, after 5 days I met her, and ever since she never let me go.
I'm the chairman of OB/GYN at Parker Hospital, and I'm on the board for Project Began. It's a bringing gospel to all nations, and I've been on board for assisted living home for the Korean elderlies, and I'm very active at church, Korean Christian church that my father founded, and I've gone on medical mission trips with Jeremiah's Hope. I'm also active in trying to recruit pre-med students to go on mission trips. So I've taken several to Cambodia, and it just changes their vision. They want to do things like that once they become a doctor. Once you go into medical school, it's so busy that they wouldn't have time to go on missions. So I've done that in leading young people to mission trips.
For me and my husband, we involved with some charitable activities, such as, of course, our own foundation, Nathan Ye Foundation.
In '83, after we get married in '83, we have a boy, and his name is Nathan. In 2001, Nathan was killed in a car accident. When I was doing business in China, I took Nathan to visit one of the orphanage, and we try to help some of the orphans to go to school, and Nathan is very delightful to join this program with me. After he passed away, I want to change the depression into a more optimistic project. So we form a foundation called the Nathan Yip Foundation. The foundation, the main goal is to help kids go to school, which they can afford to go to school in different countries. So our first project is in Mexico, Laredo, Mexico. And there's old couples, American couples, which running a high school in Laredo. And some of the kids are live in the mountain area and they don't have a place to stay. So we helped them to build a dormitory in that area, and then we bought them a school bus, and we also helped them the administration for every year.
And we involved with the Anna and John C. Foundation's Down syndrome research, and we did involved with the Asian Performing Arts Colorado, and OCA, Overseas Chinese Association. We tried to help as much as we could. I think people should attend the Dragon Boat Festival because you're going to have great food.
There's going to be more vendors, more food. Everybody loves the food part, and so it's going to be exciting.
You're going to have the excellent Asian performing arts and fantastic shopping, and you will get educated with the Asian culture. And of course, the most highlighted part is the Dragon Ball race. But remember, it's 2 days, on the 28th and the 29th. This year, the Dragon Ball Festival, they added a new Explore Asia. Then they added Hamang, Mongolia, and Filipinos. The three, then you can meet the people and ask them the culture and everything. So it's a very good addition on this year. And the last year, we have about 80,000 people attend the Dragon Ball Festival, but this year we're expecting about 100,000. So it's going to be a great turnout.
I want to thank you for selecting me as the honorary chair for the Dragon Boat Festival. And it's not just a 2-day festival honor, but it is for the rest of the year. Wherever I go, in business, home, church, young people that I meet, to encourage them to be that unique flower, to know their culture, for the young people to really get their roots, but for them to be aware and accept other cultures and become that beautiful bouquet.
I want to express my thank you, so I said, Doje, Kamsamhamnida, and Salamet.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everybody in different language. So, 谢谢 in Mandarin, arigato in Japanese, gamen in Vietnamese. Thank you again.